Hi, my name is Coldbeer and let's start with The Valiant. Finally, a game that provides some nice colorful visuals and at the same time stays away from cartoony style like we saw in Age of Empires 4 that all developers love because it attracts children. That somehow doesn't even sound right. So he will become a former Crusader knight of 13th century who stumbles upon a fractured piece of an ancient artifact, the Rod of Aaron. It contains power never meant for mortals, and unifying all the pieces of the artifact could invoke an event that could bring untold evil and suffering to the world. So, long story short, you search for the pieces anyway, and you have to fight here and there because nobody loves you, just like in real life. I'm kidding, of course. People love you. I love you. You are the best. Never doubt that. Now subscribe. Anyway, this is a squad-based RTS with a vast array of units from tanky swordsmen to quick cavalry, with 15 single-player missions accompanied with custom cinematics and difficulty levels, large range of weapons and armors, heroes and their skills, also multiplayer where you can fight your friends in 1 versus 1 and 2 versus 2 battles. I'm not gonna lie, this sounds like an RTS hit in the making. Manor Lords. Sometimes it may seem that Manor Lords will never be released because of the slow development pace, but I can assure you that is not true. Developers are even searching for the testers now, and if you are interested you can find all the needed info on Steam. This is a real-time strategy game which aims to provide a gridless, organic city-building experience with full freedom of placement and rotation. Game's building mechanic is based on the growth of real medieval towns and villages, where major trade routes and landscapes often influence how settlements were shaped and developed. In Manor Lords, fields must be plowed, iron bloomed, and the sheep herded. Only herded, not shagged, so you will have to manage all that well-being and prosperity wisely, otherwise your people will be doomed and will die horribly, as they die in every other game you touch. Manor Lords also aims to portray battles that feels real, with large-scale unit formations, morale, flanking, fatigue, weather, and equipment. For example, your villagers can form a militia like in Age of Empires or Warcraft 3, and an experienced crowd of dum-dums that can fend away some crippled coyotes or a wandering pedophile away from town.
Shush, shoo, shoo.
Fata Diem, meaning the fate of the gods, because this is a god game where you not only build settlements but compete with other gods for influence. The more followers you have, the more power you wield, just like in real life. During the day, use your influence on the mortals. You can bless and inspire them into good work or strike fear into their hearts with terrifying visions. Imagine if people suddenly wake up and see alcohol-free vodka or potato salad with pineapples instead of potatoes everywhere. That would be beyond terrifying. But be wary, the townsfolk have their own free will and they can choose not to believe in you. But then perhaps you'd like to be a tyrant ruling over a kingdom of blood and fear. So raise an army and sacrifice puny mortals to summon abominable demons. I'm not gonna lie, that really sounds awesome. Arclands. You are a wizard who got banished from home because you rival the ruling wizard in power. So in other words, you are a political dissident, some wizard Navalny. All banished citizens are sent to the Arclands, a treacherous collection of islands inhabited by monsters which are attracted to everything magical. That's bad for you and your followers because you are, a wizard. So only way to survive is to grow and fortify your village. You will see it grow from a loose collection of rug tents to a heavily fortified city, attract other banished refugees and discover the secrets of the Arclands. So basically, you and few others are probably political dissidents, but all other banished people are probably murderers, rapists, pedophiles and other nice people who pretend to be political dissidents, and you are their leader. Mythos. Build and survive. Forests, valleys and fields are full of creatures from Slavic beliefs. Even though they look like monsters, you don't have to fight them all. Make proper offerings to them and you will gain powerful allies. So, in other words, you can bribe monsters into loving you. Give your workers a roof over their heads, a good supper, and they will build a thriving settlement for you. Do not disappoint your subjects because dissatisfied people may leave you. That is terrible. It means that you are not a ruthless ruler here, but rather a loving mother-in-law. Your settlement is threatened by monsters, other tribes, Vikings and even demons from distant lands, so the game will keep you busy on your toes and relaxation is not an option. Graphics looks nice, water could be nicer though, but it's an unreleased game, I'm not pushing it. Anyway, it looks like an interesting upcoming game worthy of a wishlist. And now, don't forget to check out GOG Weekly Game Sale. Hundreds of discounted games are waiting for you. Just press my link in the description and explore the goodness. Refunds are supported for up to 30 days, so it's a way friendlier environment for gamers than Steam is. Thank you for watching, have a nice day, and I'll see you next time.
Bye.